Hi, everybody.
Ooh.
Shut up.
Hey, Larson, I got a question for you. Who wants to walk with El Vagabundo Generico?
Not I. You know how to play that thing.
Judging by your little performance before we went on camera, neither do you.
It's not true. I was playing a very a compelling rendition of Radiohead's Paranoid Android. Just playing a chord, man. You're not anything. You don't know what you're doing. It's hurting my ears. Please stop.
How you guys doing out there?
Hi, everybody.
Want to hear a song?
You have to hand
Please
that
silence
thing to
your
me.
cell phones. And what did he say? Stop talking. Hold your applause.
Until
Silence
after,
your cell phones.
until after I'm finished. Yeah, Kyle Stevens said we'd rather see Larson play.
What's that? you don't want to put yourself out there like that. You can't hype yourself up and then come in here and like try to play a song and then it doesn't really work.
I can play songs. What do you want to hear?
Huh?
What do you want to hear? I'll play something.
I want you to play a song like all the way through without having to start over.
Well, it depends on the song.
The song you were literally just playing. What song can you play that you can play all the way through without
lot.
starting over?
A lot.
Name one.
I'm trying to think. I mean, the list is so long and so vast.
Well, you know what? Today it's my prop. Maybe another day you can do that.
All right, fine.
All right. Anyways, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing good. Welcome to the Halloween edition of Going In Raw, patron edition, pre-show.
Yeah, I'll play the guitar and you can sing. What's the song you want to sing?
Give me a song that you can play, and I'll tell you.
Tell me what song you want to sing, and I can tell you if I play on the guitar.
What's that Beatles song? I once had a girl. Oh, Norwegian Wood.
I need a capo for that.
All right. What
I used to know how
about
to play it. I can play
What about
work it out.
All right. You're doing. Can you do all of Paranoid Android?
There's parts I don't remember.
Okay. Do you know? What about easy? Any Buddy Holly song?
I actually don't know any Buddy Holly songs.
Those are like the easiest ones, like 3 chords.
I'm not a huge Buddy Holly fan.
All right. What about? Did I see LeBron's Halloween costume? No.
Yeah, he was Pennywise.
So was Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
At an actual wrestling match. That was he hid under the ring. That's great.
That's pretty funny.
What a fool.
Thong song. Play a song running down Sacramento.
Yeah, there you go. Gotta make sure the Elias shirt can show. I'm El Vagabundo Generico. I'm very pleased with my joke.
Yeah, you managed to put it together pretty quickly.
It's a pretty good. Well, see, here's the thing. I was gonna be El Generico. I was gonna be Fat El Generico because I knew you were gonna be Skinny Kevin Owens. And so I thought that'd have been a good juxtaposition.
That is funny, yeah.
Then it's kind of cold this morning. And then actually last night, because of the Elias shirt, I was gonna get the wig and the beard.
Yeah.
The line at Spirit was way too long. And
Yeah.
I was like, damn this. I'm not spending all day doing this. And then I was like, and then after that I was like, well, I should be El Generico. And then I was like, wait a second. It'd be dear, here we go.
That's something I think I can play the whole way through.
This is what? Play what? And I know, look, it's a cheap guitar, so you can blame it on that. If you don't make it all the way through, you can blame it on the guitar.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
This is a combination of Lacey's scarves and Marissa's, my stepkid's scarves.
You know this one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, pretty rough, huh?
Yeah.
Jackknife powerbomb. I am born again. What is that song called?
It's Airbag.
Airbag. Oh, yeah.
Thankfully, it's so out
Philly
of tune.
Flexer said, "What have I walked into?"
Thankfully, this is so out of tune. We won't get dinged by any of the bots.
So he said, "Where's Lacey with the produce?" Let me tweet out that we're going live here.
Whoa. Boy, that's out too.
Started tweeting this mask.
Oh, we're gonna play this one. I need someone to cast the deciding vote for Kayfabe Corner this week. I'm stuck on a tie. I think I still am, at least. Yeah, it's 13-13. So anybody that's a $10 and up patron that has yet to vote, please do so. Jeez Louise.
Do you know the Beatles in my life?
I used to.
Dun, 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 dun.
You know what that is?
Yeah, that's what is that?
Soundgarden Super Unknown.
There you go.
Yeah. Jeez Louise.
Did you see you put Matt Chat up for everyone? Oh man, I didn't put
Oh, that's
that.
why we have so many questions.
That's why. Okay.
Hmm.
Oh well, that eliminates some people.
Well, it's kind of. Oh, now we have 28. Hopefully, one voted for Kay and one voted for Daniel Bryan. Nope. All right, done.
Oops. Sorry, guys. This was meant for the $20 up patrons. Right. All right. So how you guys doing? All right, give me the prop guitar back.
Oh, I was trying to play some more Soundgarden. Play some Rusty Cage.
This is my prop guitar.
Fine.
Maybe tomorrow I'll give it back to you and you can play something. Maybe for the post show you can do a.
I'm gonna start taking requests.
Yeah, just start, exactly. Yeah, for the post show we'll take requests.
I got a Kayfabe Corner list to do. We have a winner.
Oh, you still have to do the list?
Yeah, because it was a tie.
Oh man, you digging around in a. Oh yeah, okay. I was about to yell at you, but then it's a tie.
No reason to yell at me.
Did anybody? There's always a reason to yell at you.
No.
You're always kind of on my list of people to yell at.
Rude.
We should take a picture of us in a convenience store getting coffee. That'd actually be pretty funny.
I'm gonna need some green tea later, so let's do that.
There you go.
Excuse me. I'm sure you can tell I'm still under the weather.
Yeah, but you're getting better.
I know.
Well, I think like you say that you're getting worse, but your disposition.
No,
Maybe I think you're getting used to being sick.
I mean,
you're learning how to deal with it a bit better.
It's been nearly a month, so I should be getting used to it.
Mike Demopoulos. Wrestling is the only place that a group of people can log into a podcast live stream, see this, and have it make total sense. I said El Vagabundo, not Al Vagabundo. It's supposed to be Al Vagabundo. Cool, Thereth about it.
What'd he say?
Him and Matthew E. Williams are collaborating on bad wrestling house shows.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's cool. So we'll talk about kind of now. We have an idea of what we're going to do for our Xbox Federation. Still working out a few details, but stay tuned.
Yeah. We can just have them start hashtagging shit going in Raw.
Yeah,
huh?
definitely
okay.
do that. But in terms of the premise of it, we got the basic idea.
Oh, yeah.
We need to hash out a couple more details.
Yeah.
I think we just need to crack one thing and then it's ready to go.
Okay. Sounds good.
That's my take. That's how I feel about it.
Stephen Moore says, my first live chat. Well, this is a good one to tune in.
Yeah, let's go and start.
Yeah. Test. Patrick. No, that's good. I could. If your son is a Dolph Ziggler fan, then he's a fan of wrestling. So that's a good dad job there anymore. Yeah, that's what Thayer and Kyle Stevens should do. You guys should start a Going In Bad podcast. I want a podcast devoted to bad wrestling.
I'd watch that.
We should get, Brian Zane's doing those indie wrestling review or rundowns for Powerbomb. We should get him to review bad wrestling. Get Powerbomb Wrestling to put bad wrestling on their show.
That would be great.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool, Thayer. I can set that channel up for our channel to auto host it when you guys do your house shows. I don't think that sends out notifications, but we'll promote it if you guys are going to do it.
Yeah.
I trust you guys not to do anything to sully our name. Ugh. Hey, Becky Lynch's teddy bear, you're not me. That's what I really should have done. But I'm not bald enough on top yet for Baron Corbin. And I feel like if I tried to do that at all, it'd been horribly offensive. Get a bald cap and then put some long hair on the side.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't want to dog the guy. He's probably a nice guy.
What did Scott Hall say to him?
He said,
they realize you're an asshole.
They tried to make you a baby, right? But then they realized you're an asshole. So that's why they made you a heel. And then he sort of awkwardly smiled. Broken English. Did El Generico speak in broken English? I don't know any. I've maybe seen a couple matches from his El Generico days. Baron Corbin, so let's talk about Raw today. I thought it was a good show.
Yeah, you'd have to do the whole show like that, man.
I know. Thayer, I think you just need to dive into your settings, and I know that there's just a simple button for archiving your stuff. Thoughts on Rhino's undies from last night? That whole thing I thought was great.
Oh, that was fantastic.
That was kind of a bunk crowd, wasn't it?
No, I thought the crowd was pretty good.
Really?
They seemed pretty hot most of the show, I thought.
They were whatting Kurt Angle at the beginning.
Oh, yeah, that and the CM Punk stuff at the end was lame.
That was horrible.
For the rest of the show, they seemed pretty into it.
I don't know. I thought they were given a really good show.
Yeah, they were.
I don't know. I thought they were kind of bunk. Like those two things are like big no-nos.
I agree, but
yeah, somebody said there was a going in Raw sign. I didn't see it.
Someone posted it on Twitter.
Oh, did they?
One, but I didn't actually see it during the show. But no, like the wedding Kurt Angle was lame at the beginning. The CM Punk chant during the women's title match was lame. But I thought the crowd was into the show.
Yeah. Trying to look for the picture now.
It was from Sunday, I believe.
Sunday?
Yeah.
Wait, what? I thought it was last night.
Yeah, the show was last night, but someone sent us a picture of them.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. I misheard you. Okay. I thought you meant somebody. Yeah, no, I saw that. Oh, I love the club stuff last night. I thought it was great, man. They got to be Chad Too Bad and
the
Tex
only thing
Ferguson.
I wish they had done is heard the Chad Too Bad laugh. I think that had just been a great culmination of that.
Yeah, no, because I was watching that match and I was loving it. And I mean, I don't expect the crowd to be hooping and hollering or anything during it, but they just seem to be sitting on their hands during that segment.
I didn't know the crowd so much during that match. Other parts of the show, they seemed into it. Or at least they weren't quiet. They weren't a quiet crowd.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna get you. There was some at Spirit last night. There was some mummy gauze. I was gonna get it for your wrists.
Oh yeah.
So you can tape them up, but I didn't
if
because
we had
nobody
time,
was
I was
there.
gonna ask you to draw the bull tattoo on my.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I think it's the other shoulder.
I've got a marker over there.
No, it's not. It's fine. Don't
No, you want to do it now?
No, because I got to do this kayfabe list. By the time I'm done with this, we got to start.
All right. Very good. Breaking kayfabe right now.
No, my goodness.
Just for the pre-show crowd. Oof. Yeah, 45 minutes of this.
No, this is a raw cap. This is an hour, dude.
Well, we'll see. I'm gonna rush through this.
I'm gonna push it to the maximum.
You're gonna talk very slow.
Yeah.
Larson's been going to the gym lately. That's why he's got the guns these days.
I didn't go at all last week.
Very proud of him.
And I'm hoping I feel well enough that I can go tomorrow and get back on track.
Yeah.
That's probably more than anything. That's what has really upset me about being sick.
Oh, yeah.
These last 3 weeks is that I haven't been able to go to the gym. Even when I don't go to the gym, I still do like push-ups and stuff at home. I have some resistance bands that so I'm still doing stuff.
Power Struggle live stream this weekend as prep for Wrestle Kingdom live stream. I don't think so. Yeah. I'm not going to be doing that. I don't know. You never know. It's on Sunday morning, Saturday night, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Probably not.
I won't because
well, I know you're not going to.
My top priority is getting healthy.
I wouldn't live stream it. I would just see how late I can stay up for it. Yeah, crap. Now I have to go through his Matt chat submissions and see who's actually a patron. My bad.
That's fine. Remember I tweeted out the link to the actual stream that was for patrons.
Can't be perfect, folks.
Nope. Accidents do happen.
Karen, Half of it is from her closet. Half of it is from Marissa's closet. I woke up, Mara was like, "Where's your scarves?" "I only have 2. They're in my closet." All right. What's the hashtag? It's all going in raw. It says hashtag going in raw.
One word.
We're just going to do that. Ugh, there's some shooting in New York. God damn it.
Ugh.
One person in custody. What a bummer. He said the Finn mask. Daniel Moore said the Finn mask on sausages. That's the demon boss.
Yeah.
That's who that is. Stevie Bradley wants to know if your arm hair has ever bugged you.
Not really. In what capacity? First of all, I'm impressed that your camera is a high enough definition, or that my arm hair is so copious.
A little bit of both, man. Yeah, we're streaming in 4K right now.
Or up here,
Yeah,
like the shoulder
yeah.
hair.
Oh yeah, you're looking a little
That's the latest one.
Luke Dondelinger-ish.
As you get older, you
His
start
look a bit
growing
more like
more
pubes.
hair in places that you wouldn't necessarily expect.
I wouldn't think the club's gonna get released. I would kind of doubt that.
Yeah, I would doubt that too. Almost done.
They removed references to the WWE from their Twitter bios.
Who?
Anderson and Gallows? Is that Anderson and Gallows?
Check that.
Checking it now. Although Carl Anderson did he posted a happy Halloween with his one of the last real brothers left in the world, have 3 sons with a hot Asian wife. Nothing about WWE, but he did post this as his today.
That's a good picture.
His Halloween with the pumpkin on his head. I don't know. They seem like they're having fun.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess you never know. I don't know. They've been in WWE for a year now?
More than that, I think.
Patrick Lee wants to know if you refrain from candy even on Halloween.
Yep.
And then Finn but Balor posted a tombstone that read "bye" on it.
Who did?
Finn.
Oh.
But that could also be in reference to the fact that he got tombstoned by Kane last night.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they're going to walk out, they surely would have done it before Raw last night.
Yeah.
That's the cool thing to do now, is to show up at Raw and then walk out.
See what you're scheduled to
What do you think kayfabe that, like,
the match card and be like, I'm not doing that.
like, how do they walk out and have people notice that they've walked out? Like, do people have to say, hey, all right, I'm here.
I'm walking out.
Now walking out.
I'm walking out.
I'm walking out of here now.
You're not the boss of me. I'm the boss of me. I'm walking out. I could be a huge star in New Japan. I'm walking out.
I imagine they got, like, huge downside guarantees, though. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Oh, I know.
I don't know. Do.
Oh, goodness gracious.
There you go. Just make sure Meltzer sees you leaving the building. Just text Meltzer when you're doing it. Say, I'm walking out of Raw right now.
Yeah.
Or Ryan Satin. Let him know.
Or James McKenna.
Or James. Yeah, that dude's got the scoops, huh?
Yeah, he does.
Good for him.
I just need one more name.
Okay.
What?
Have we ever been to the Comedy Store in L.A.? I have not. Did you see any stand-up shows while you lived in L.A. back in the day?
I don't think so. I have since I moved back here.
We went to go see the legendary Paul Mooney.
Mm-hmm.
3 hours of them.
Yeah.
And then we tweeted at Meltzer, said, we're walking out. He started to recycle his jokes from 3 hours earlier.
Yeah, he did.
I don't think you're getting paid by the hour there, Mr. Mooney. The legendary Paul Mooney.
We saw someone else there, too. Can't remember who.
And I'm pretty sure he clowned us after we left. Because, like, other people left shortly before we did.
Yeah.
And he clowned him. I was like, I don't really think they were trying to be offensive. You've just been going on for a very long time, and you started to recycle the same jokes, sir.
All right. Done.
Carl Anderson Twitter says WWE. In his bio, it doesn't, though. Like, his actual Twitter handle does. But in his bio, it doesn't. I don't know if it did before, but Jason the Cabbie seems to think that it did.
Maybe he just wanted to rewrite his bio.
It could be, you know. Maybe he's expanding his horizons a little bit, you know.
Yeah, what's it say in his bio now?
Just this.
Oh.
What I did before. I didn't look up Gallows. I'll look up Gallows. Gallows. Official account of Luke Gallows, original Good Brother, club member, father, hashtag too sweet, Instagram, Luke Gallows, WWE, Snapchat, L Gallows 5, Good Brother Dojo. And there's a lot of Luke Gallows in his banner here.
That is.
It's all Gallows.
That's all the Gallows.
Yeah. But then, yeah, he retweeted the WWE earlier today.
They're not going anywhere.
I don't think
I think we've seen the releases we're going to see right now. All right, let me go to the bathroom real quick, and then we get started.
He's going to go pee-pee and poo-poo, everybody. He's going to go pee-pee and poo-poo.
We're going to do some push-ups in the hallways.
Get swole. Get swole, buddy. I don't know how to play guitar. But I look cool with it, don't I? There we go. Look, it's my album cover. Yeah, be sure to go add Luke Gallows on Snapchat, everybody. Yes, I will go check out the P.O. Box. Karen, I will do that. Oh, man. Jason, do you mean black licorice or red licorice? Because I love red licorice. Black licorice, I agree with you on. I used to drink Jägermeister when I was in my 20s, like everybody else in their 20s, and oh, so gross. If you were New Japan, would you do another talent share with Impact? If you're talking about would I do another? No, I wouldn't. Probably not. I don't know, but it's worked out like with their other stuff. That'd be a huge get for Impact if they were able to do that, but I don't do a talent share with New Japan.
Oh, yeah. They'd have to prove they wouldn't bundle it this time.
Yeah.
Like they did last time.
Hello, Dummy Ray. You're just in time.
Yep, just
wait, 2K18 said going in Raw is inappropriate words. Is that true? It didn't on the PS4.
Yeah.
That's weird that it would do that on the Xbox One.
Did you do it as one word?
Do it as one word. The mask is not hot necessarily, but it's not very comfortable, but I'm still going to put it on. Look, my hair muscled like this. I look like a Subway guitar urchant.
Yeah. Troubadour.
A troubadour, there you go. A true vagabundo. My big ass ears in here. I'm so goofy. Both ways are bad to the Xbox? Holy crap.
Made this GIR then?
Hashtag it friendo. GIR friendo. GIR friendo.
Or just do one or the other.
GIR friendo.
Jason the Cabbie asked, due to my dislike of blue cheese, am I one of those people, heathens as he says, that does ranch with buffalo wings? I don't use any sauce on buffalo wings other than the sauce that's on the wings.
Yeah.
I don't need to cool it with anything.
Yeah.
I accept the heat, and I enjoy it. That's why you have a creamy dressing to go with buffalo wings. You dip in there, it cuts the heat a bit. I don't do that. I just eat the wings.
How are you not like a survivalist? I feel like that's the road you're headed towards, which is cool, man.
It's because I don't like nature.
Get a lot of land up in, you know how cheap land is, like in Arkansas? But you want to go up north, go to like Oregon and buy a bunch of forest land.
I know.
Live off the land.
You have to put your head down like this.
I hate it.
To look at me.
I know. Where's my notes?
Also, I really don't like ranch dressing that much. Kurt Angle said his first choice for Team Raw is Braun Strowman on Twitter just right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a good first pick.
I don't know, man. See how that worked for The Miz. Add Kane in there. Braun Strowman is a ticking time bomb.
I know. You just have to find a way to harness that to your advantage, and yeah, I hope it doesn't come back to bite you in the rear end. I don't like ranch. It's not ranch slander. I just don't like ranch. I'm not speaking ill of ranch. I know a lot of people who like it a lot, and that's fine.
I'm kind of over ranch. I feel like ranch is something that you like when you're 15 years old.
See, that's slander.
to cover the shit taste of broccoli.
Now I like the taste of broccoli.
Exactly, dude, because you're hella old and you're a survivalist now. All right, here we go.
Yeah, let's get started.
We're going to go and do this now. All right, we'll be right back. We're going to go to blank screen. Don't panic. Nobody panic. Be a part of the best pro wrestling podcast today by supporting the Going In Raw Patreon. You can enjoy access to the live taping of the show, exclusive merchandise, and patron-only episodes, and so much more. Support Going In Raw today. Click the link in the description.
This is the glorious one, Bobby Roode, and you're watching Going In Raw.
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
No, you're not Larson.
Oh.
Who are you? Oh, crap, I'm not Steve either.
Yeah.
Hey, friendos, El Vagabundo Generico here.
And Kevin Owens.
Yeah, and you're watching Going In Raw, the professional wrestling podcast. The only pro wrestling podcast you need to be listening to right here at youtube.com/Steven Larson. For a second, I thought I was like one of the wrestlers where I'm like, and you're watching Going.
You thought you'd do a promo without a script, and you weren't used to it.
Exactly, it's this damn mask. So for our Halloween episode, you're obviously Thin Kevin Owens, and I am El Vagabundo Generico. It's a mashup of El Vagabundo, which of course is Elias Sampson's "Who Wants to Walk with El Vagabundo," his later days NXT character, and El Generico, of course, because we have the El Generico mask. I couldn't find my. I'm not talking to you, idiot. I'm talking to them people, because some people might not know. I'm very excited about my outfit, man.
I'm gonna put my. Thank you for getting me this title, by the way.
You're welcome. I was at Target last night looking for a beard because I was going to do a straight up Elias costume. And I was because I went to Spirit, the Halloween store first.
Yeah.
And they didn't have, they had what I was looking for. They just, the line was way too long.
Well, it's the day before Halloween. It's going to be busy.
Yeah, I figured it would be, but it was just way too busy. And everybody in line looked miserable. And I'm like, you know what? Screw that crap. And then when I came on, I was like, man, I want to be El Generico. I was like, since Larson's like super thin, and he's going to be Kevin Owens, I was going to be like an alternate universe. Like if El Generico was a fat ass and Kevin Owens was super slim and not a fat ass, then we'd be that.
Okay.
So I was going to take my shirt off.
Do it then.
No, man. I'm explaining my story.
Will you do it for the post show?
Why do you always want me to take my shirt off? You're
because
so
you never
weird.
do it.
You're so
weird. I used to do it all the time. I was naked. I was naked in one intro of 10 for the Win.
Yeah. Well, that was when it was goofy. It was funny to do. We're sort of different now. We're like old. You're grumpy all the time.
I was grumpy all the time back then.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
You were in such a good mood back then.
No, not
Anyways, and I came home and I was like, well, I still kind of want to be Elias. And I was like, wait a second. I could be cool and like mash up two ideas. So El Vagabundo, right? And then El Generico. I think I'm super clever. Super duper
You just
clever.
took what was lying around.
No, man. I had to find these scarves in my wife's closet. Thanks to JT Hosek for the shirt.
Yeah.
The Elias shirt. Inspired the costume. Anyways. So, yeah, we're taking time. What are we talking about today?
Raw.
Should we talk about Patreon first?
Okay.
We got a bunch of people watching in the Patreon chat. 58 people right now. You can be one of those people. $5 a month helps contribute and support the show going in Raw. Plus, you get access to our patron exclusive live streams for the Raw, SmackDown, and NXT 205 Live recaps. I was going to suggest something, and I forget what it was now. I had an idea to ditch the 205 Live out of our NXT recap.
Why?
Oh, yeah, no, because you know why?
Just because you don't want to watch it?
I was going to do this. I was going to say, hey, for NXT, instead of watching 205 Live, well, if like they're doing in the Daily Show, they're going to bring in Rockstar Spud and Hideo Itami, then I'd totally watch it. Like, I'd totally be back into watching it. I'll watch it regardless.
Yeah.
But
it's part of our jobs, man.
Yeah. Well, dude, we don't have bosses. We're our bosses. We can change.
Yeah, I say we cover 205 Live.
We could change. Well, you can, like I cover Impact. Hey, let's do that. You cover 205 Live.
How are we going to talk about NXT
Sucker.
for an hour, based on
Listen,
an hour-long show? You want to
we
watch
talk
old
about-
episodes of NXT and talk about new episodes of NXT. That's what you want to do,
We'll
right?
do new episodes of NXT.
I don't like you to look at me like this.
And then the second hour, or the second half hour, the second hour, who wants to walk with El Vagabundo Generico?
Either you do this, like when George Clooney was in his early roles, he'd always do this.
Yeah.
Or you look at me like this.
Yeah.
You just can't look at me normally.
I don't know how wrestlers wrestle like this.
Take it off.
It's horrible. No, this is my costume for the day, sucker. What were we talking about?
Let's talk about Raw.
Yeah. So we cover a new episode of NXT, and then we go back and watch an old one.
That.
Those old ones are so bizarro,
well,
dude.
let's do that for going in Raw View or something.
No, that's not fun.
Veto.
Anyway, yeah, I agree here. We're looking at the Patreon chat right here. Zach Stolpa says covering 205 Live is like covering golf.
But some people are still interested in golf.
Yeah. I'm not one of them. Anyways, let's talk about Raw, man. I had a blast watching Raw last night. Again, I went into it thinking, oh, God, it's going to be 3 hours of freaking Raw.
It was more or less pretty fun.
But I thought it was a fun show. It's like the title in this episode says, A Night of Big Returns.
Yeah.
So many big returns to Raw, including, to open the show, Stephanie McMahon, right?
Yeah.
Kurt Angle came out. He had the entire Raw locker room out there at the top of the ramp.
Roster.
The roster was at the top of the ramp, and Kurt Angle's talking about...
He was apologizing to them for allowing the siege to take place. He said, it's my responsibility. I was suckered in by Shane McMahon and our friendship. I thought he was going to be nice. Instead, he was mean Shane. And I'm sorry for that. It's my responsibility. Steph comes out and says, puts him over at first.
Yeah.
And says, but then you take 25 years of respect and throw it away by allowing that siege to happen.
She was pretty rude, man.
Yeah, she was.
I felt like, you know what? That's not really on Kurt to make sure that security is a thing at the show. You know what I mean? Like...
No, that should be her job.
That should be, or,
general manager's job, from what I could tell, is just booking the show.
Yeah, right. It's talent. It's talent relations, stuff like that.
Not been around.
Right.
Maybe she should be a more active participant in her programming if she really cares
about it. I know,
exactly.
Or at least like whoever the building manager is, or whoever's supposed to deal with security. And that might not even be commissioner's job. It might be somebody lower on the rung because it's just security. You just need like a bunch of big buff.
Yeah, that should be in the contract with the arena.
Right, exactly. Like they're the ones who let SmackDown people in.
They probably thought, oh, you work for this company too? It's cool.
Hey, you're okay. Yeah, so I don't know what that was all about. Anyways.
Well, they had to build heat.
No, I thought it was great. I thought Stephanie did a really,
good.
really good job in that segment. She was fantastic. And she laid an ultimatum down to Kurt Angle, which explained why we're going to get a Raw victory at Survivor Series.
Pretty much. Kurt Angle's going to be the captain of Team Raw.
Yeah, so he's going to be wrestling, baby. That's awesome.
Raw doesn't win, Kurt Angle is fired.
You're fired. And she said, it's true. It's damn true.
So,
yeah. So that was cool.
Yeah, Raw's probably gonna.
I love Stephanie. She's great. I just don't like when she comes out at the head of like every episode for 20 minutes and talks about like we had like a couple years ago.
Yeah,
that got old really quick.
No, it's great.
But yeah.
After a commercial break, Kurt Angle and Stephanie were backstage. Steph was getting into a limo. Kurt was like, "I'm sorry. We'll, I'll win." And Stephanie kind of blew him off and got in the limo. Kurt Angle stood there for a bit. Another limo was just hanging out in the parking area. Out comes the Miz and the Miz Tourage.
Yeah.
Kurt Angle gives Miz the what's for not being there.
Oh, dude. He was hot, man. He was like, dude, you're crap. Where were you? And by the way, you might not even be Intercontinental Champion going into Survivor Series because tonight you're going to be defending that title. And I'm not even going to tell you who. You're going to wait till you get out there. You
should have showed up on time, and I would have told you. You would have found out then. Yeah. You were late. You have to find out in the ring.
Oh, the social button's not working. What a bummer.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, no, it was great stuff. Lucky for the Miz. Oh, wait, we'll get to that later. I was going to say, lucky for the Miz, his opponent was. So then we had...
Next, we had Bayley taking on Alicia Fox.
Or so we thought.
Or so we thought. Alicia comes out, drops a promo saying, "This is your captain speaking."
Look at me.
She had
I am the captain now.
Airline pilot's captain's hat on.
I'm the captain now.
And said, "This is your captain speaking.
Yeah,
I'm not going to face you in this match.
I love Alicia
but I found
Fox,
a suitable replacement." Oh, it was good.
I think she's great.
So we get Bayley versus Nia Jax instead.
The returning Nia Jax. She came back. The Rock said, "Look, go back there, demand more money, demand a win over Bayley, a clean victory, and then they're all good, and you're good."
Yeah.
So she did that.
And that's what she got.
I'm just speculating.
Because she won with a leg drop.
Yeah. Well,
it's good to have Nia Jax back.
No, I love Nia Jax.
Yeah, I do too.
She's great. They should book her strong. She should She should be the Braun of the division.
Easily.
And Braun, he beat Seth clean. Didn't he beat Dean clean?
Yeah. He beat both of them clean.
Yeah.
He's beat Roman clean several times.
He beat Garbage Truck clean.
He did.
Oh, that was great last night.
It was. We'll get to that. Hold on. So after the match, Alicia Fox says, "Nia Jax is my first pick for Team Raw."
Yeah.
Solid pick. Dare I say best value.
Best value.
Don't even know how to play. So after that, out comes Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
Which was great.
And it wasn't just after that. It was basically
during it.
Overlapping the end of that
They did that
segment.
a couple times during the show, which I like. It keeps the pace of the show moving.
Yeah, I know.
I like that.
Exactly.
It makes the universe feel more interconnected.
Yeah, it's good.
And I like it. So
Joe comes out. I thought he was going to give a little like wink and a nudge at Nia. Say, hey, cutie pie. Hey, cutie pie. I don't know. Anyways, he comes out. And
to a pretty good ovation.
Yeah, they're chanting Joe, Joe, Joe. That crowd, by the way, you're into him. I wasn't.
Well, no, I said I appreciate. I didn't like that. I didn't like the CM Punk chant.
That was straight
event.
rude.
That was rude. But they were an active participant in the show. They seemed into it for the most part.
Yeah, for sure.
How they expressed that passion for Raw was hit or miss.
Miss.
Well, on those two occasions, miss.
It's like when you. I'll put it this way: if you CM Punk anybody that isn't a McMahon, then in my book, in Steve's book, in El Vagabundo Generico's book, you get a miss for the entire night.
Okay,
that's an entire miss.
I appreciate the fact that they didn't sit on their hands for the majority of the show.
It's like if you don't use a number 2 pencil on a Scantron.
Well, just the machine won't read it.
Right, exactly. I don't read it. It's a miss, the entire thing. Sorry, you didn't bring a number 2 pencil. What other numbers are there for pencils?
There's number 3. I've seen number 3 before.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it awesome?
I don't know. I think it's just the density of the
lead.
Yeah.
That's weird.
The graphite.
You think they got those Scantron machines fixed yet where you don't need a number 2 pencil?
No, I think that's universal.
I think pen or something?
For all I know, Scantron could be out of business. Those are the only machines that will ever exist.
That'd be pretty ballsy if you used a pen on a multiple choice questions because you can never change it.
Yeah, I know. You're very confident. It's so weird looking at you over there with that mask on. When you laugh, I only see the bottom half of your mouth.
All right. Anyway.
It's like imagine what you'd look like if you had a huge mustache.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I see that. Get a big Fu Manchu going. Oh, one day when I grow up, Dad.
So we had a commercial break after Joe walked down to the ring.
Well, he ripped the crowd, man.
Yeah, he dropped the promo and just ripped the crowd.
Yeah, he said, when I fight, I imagine that the person I'm fighting is every single one of you. Whoa, Joe. What do you say, Joe? That's rude.
Well, he's a heel.
Yeah, he reestablished his heel credentials, his heel bona fides, if you will.
Yeah.
Joe did. And then he fought, what do you call that? Like, what is it? Chum, I think, in the sea?
Yeah.
Apollo Crews was Chum last night.
Okay.
Tell me when he came out, you were like, oh, he's Chum.
Well, I knew he was going to lose.
Oh, yeah. He lost. Woo, boy. Not only did he lose, Hurricane Joe destroyed Titus as well.
Yeah.
Because Titus was like, hey, man, why did you do that?
Well,
then?
Joe spit his gum at him during the match.
Oh, yeah,
at
yeah.
Titus. Yeah. And so Titus gets in the ring after Apollo Crews taps out. And at first Joe's like, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Titus steps up, and Joe's like, all right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my bad. Titus turns around to check on Apollo Crews.
Mm-hmm.
Joe acts like he's about to get out of the ring. Says, nope.
Yeah.
Goes over to Titus, puts him in the clutch.
Oh, yeah. That's what he gets for defending himself against gum being thrown at him. If Samoa Joe spat gum at you...
I'd put it in my mouth and chew it.
Really?
That's Samoa Joe, man.
Yeah. Well, that's surprising because you're not big on the germs.
No.
I wouldn't even do that.
That's the amount of respect I have for Samoa Joe.
I would give him the middle finger.
Ooh,
but
bad move.
There's a barricade between us. I'm just a human. I'm just a civilian. He can't. I'm a ticket holder. I would think a middle finger.
I don't know, man.
I would give him the thumbs down.
All right, you might be safe there.
The Karen thumb. Boo. You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to get used to this for the rest of this hour.
No, you're good, man.
No, it's like I'm looking at a completely different person.
I know, isn't that weird? It's like it's like when Lacey, or no, Rachel does it too, and like they dye their hair a completely different color.
No, it's completely different because that's just the hair.
Yeah.
Your focus when you're looking at someone isn't the hair, it's the face.
Yeah.
But I'm only seeing a fraction of your face, and what I can see is covered.
Yeah.
It makes me think of something like the way the mask is falling in your face makes me think of a handlebar mustache.
Yeah, right.
And that's all I can imagine right now is you with a handlebar mustache, and it's really weirding me out.
It's great. That'd be awesome.
We'll do it then.
No, I really can't do it. I can grow dust up here, man.
We'll do that then.
My balls haven't dropped yet, buddy. That's not true. You want to see? You want a baked potato?
No. Here, let's carry on. Let's carry on.
Can I talk in your mic from now on?
No. So the Miz's Intercontinental title defense happened next against mystery opponent, and mystery opponent was Matt Hardy.
Hey, they had a hell of a match, though.
It was a good match.
They put on a really good match.
And this is a cool thing. Most of the show, they gave the matches a lot of time.
Yeah, they did. Matt Hardy pulled a moonsault off.
Yeah,
looked like he destroyed his knees on it. There's something going on here.
You need a tissue? I got one in my pocket.
No, I think it's like
strands
strands
used
of.
yet.
It's like strands of mass
thread.
Yeah, thread. Yeah. Anyways, no, I thought it was a really, really good match. They gave us a lot of time. Matt Hardy at the end hit his twist of fate finisher.
Yeah.
However, as happens sometimes, the opponent that gets hit with a move ends up rolling because of their momentum.
Or just has the wherewithal.
Exactly, yeah. Ring general rolls out under the ropes, and Miz was able to...
well, it's interesting that Matt Hardy, rather than try to drag the Miz back to the center of the ring, picked them up from over the ropes to try to like suplex him back in. Miz took advantage, got back in the ring, hit skull-crushing finale.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
Picked up the win.
Yeah. Next up, Kurt Angle was backstage, and Alexa...
Just take it off.
It's like getting worse. It's weird. Oh, that's his hair. Alexa Bliss was backstage with Kurt Angle, and she was trying to butter him up a little bit to try to get him to kick Mickie James off the Raw Women's team, and then Kurt was like, "You weren't even like the Miz. You weren't even doing anything last night. What the heck? Or last week. You didn't help. You didn't do anything." And then he said, "In fact, you might not even go into Survivor Series with your women's title because tonight." You've got in the main event, mind you.
Yeah, that was cool.
You have a title. You're going to put your title up against Mickie James.
That was great.
Alexa Bliss was not happy about that.
Not happy at all. Next, squash match. Asuka versus local enhancement talent Stacey Cullen.
Oh, yeah. Huge local star Stacey Cullen there in the Baltimore independent scene.
Yeah.
Got massacred by Asuka. How many weeks of massacres are there going to be?
How many weeks are there between now and Royal Rumble?
You think it's gonna be? Do you think she's not going to be at Survivor Series? She has to be. She's going to.
I would think so, but I don't know in what capacity because it seems like the women's Raw team is going to be filled up.
I think she's going to replace Mickie James.
Could be
on that Raw team. This mask is killing me.
Take it off.
No, never. How do they wrestle like this?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
Well, I'm sure they get it made so it actually fits their head.
Probably, man. I have a weird head. Anyways, Asuka won with the Asuka lock. An easy victory.
It's fun to see her in a squash match.
Yeah, I know it is. I know it is. Do you think they sort of realized? Let me ask you this. Do you think they regret having those actual matches with Emma to kick things off?
At least the second one.
Yeah.
Second one should have been a squash match.
They should regret the second one. I don't know. Maybe squash match would have been great. But the thing about squash matches, she comes up. Here's the thing that I liked about her going in there against Emma is we didn't really know. We didn't really know if it was going to be a squash match or not. And they threw us kind of a curveball in not giving us a squash match. And so, because look, if it was like Asuka makes her debut and they trotted out some local jobber, on the pay-per-view, then it would have been, okay, well, we know who's going to win this. There's zero drama there. Yeah. I like a little bit of, the
No,
unknown,
I understand that.
Next up, so Kurt Angle was backstage.
I like how Kurt Angle does stuff on his phone. It cracks me up.
It's so bad.
I know.
This segment was, I know, it is funny. But it was so bad because Kurt Angle had to so he looks up from his phone, sees Daniel Bryan off camera. He's off frame.
Yeah. He gets a walkie-talkie and screams into it. Says, security, they're here.
Yeah, but it's just the acting. Sometimes they just over-script things a little bit, and the actors involved. Daniel Bryan's a great example of this. Sometimes they over-script him, or they script him with stuff that he just really shouldn't be saying. And so he almost kind of mocks it as he talks, it's like he knows that it's bad and he would never say those words. Then sometimes when he's talking to Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn or Ellsworth, when he was laying in Ellsworth, he gives it his all because what he's saying makes a lot of sense and it makes sense for his character. It was just ugly, him and Kurt Angle.
Yeah, it was too much.
It was very awkward. But anyways, Daniel Bryan's there and he just says, relax basically. And he says it wasn't his plan to do the Under Siege.
That he was upset with Shane. Mm-hmm. He seemed like he was there to try to work something out.
Yeah, but Kurt Angle really didn't let him get to that point.
No.
And so instead he just said, okay, well, you're going to stay in my office because if you go out there, people are going to probably want to hurt you. So you're going to stay here in my office. And
then before they cut the commercial, they stood awkwardly for what felt like a long time.
They do that way too often, where they just let the camera linger on them, and they never know what to do.
Yeah,
some of the more professional guys know what to do, but sometimes they don't. Anyways, where's my notes? Okay, so we came back from commercial.
Daniel Bryan's still backstage on his phone talking to somebody. We don't know who. Lights go out in the office.
Yeah.
I feel like we had another commercial break or a video package.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Come back. He's still on the phone. Kane.
And instead of trying to leave or figure things out,
he said the door was locked.
What's that? Oh, did he say that? Okay.
Yeah.
From the outside?
Well, he said he couldn't get out. He said the door was locked.
Yeah, that's weird.
So anyways, Kane was in there, choke slams him.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan took a bump. Cleared to wrestle.
Probably not.
Cleared to wrestle.
He probably didn't take a bump.
He just sort of jumped up and then out of the light.
Yeah, dropped his phone.
Yeah. But the indication was Kane chokeslammed Daniel Bryan, which even kind of surprised me that storyline they would do.
I know, it would implicate they took a bump considering how adamant they've been about it.
Right.
I mean, there was that video, I guess, where he was taking a bump somewhere that was like a outtake from Total Divas or Total Bellas or something that was put online, and then they took it down. So it's interesting. Just the mere implication of a bump is cool.
I know.
But an actual bump is not cool.
Yeah.
Afterwards, Finn Balor versus Cesaro. Good match.
Yeah. No, very good match. This is really good.
And we did get clarity during this match. I know you have something you want to say regarding his loss to Kane last week, but I want to add something last week.
Yeah, sure.
Do you recall during our No Mercy recap where we were debating what constitutes a coup de grace?
Okay.
So I think it was clarified last night because Finn Balor won with a top rope double stomp to the back of Cesaro's head.
Yeah.
Michael Cole said that's not a coup de grace.
Oh.
But he won with a double stomp to the back of the head. I was the only one that was saying a coup de grace is double stomp from the top rope onto the chest. I have been vindicated. I was correct all along.
Me and James said it was a double stomp regardless.
You said double stomp just standing on the ground jumping was a coup de grace.
Oh, yeah, the standing coup de grace.
Yeah, you were wrong.
Well, it's Michael Cole. Once I hear it from Finn Balor, hey, if those nice fellows over at 2K Games ever send us out again to do more interviews, and Finn Balor's one, guess what interview question number one is?
Good.
Finn, can you settle this for us? Does a double stomp, you're on the top turnbuckle, somebody is bending over, their head is exposed, you double stomp the back of their head. Is that a coup de grace?
Michael Cole said it wasn't.
Look, is Michael Cole Finn Balor?
That would be my interjection to the question. You gonna tell
You're
Michael,
you're gonna interrupt Finn Balor?
No,
while
I'm
he's
gonna
about to answer the
say
question?
that right after you ask the question before he speaks.
Then you're gonna give him a too sweet. Come on, I'm not.
I don't too sweet anybody.
Listen, dude, you're not Larson. I'm not Steve.
I am Larson.
El Vagabundo Generico, and you're Slim Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens doesn't too sweet anybody.
I'm sure he would if you were nice enough to him. Give a toy to his son, and then say, Kevin, too sweet.
I'm not gonna too
Just
sweet.
made your kid happy.
I'm not gonna too sweet.
Whatever.
Anyways, Finn Balor picks up the win with a top rope stomp to the back of Cesaro's head.
A top rope coup de grace
Not
to
a
the
coup
back
de-
of
it's
the
not a coup
head.
de grace. Picked up the win. Finn was walking up the ramp.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I should mention this, too.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and get this out.
Because I tweeted this shit out. Last week when Kane beat Finn Balor with 3 choke slams, everybody's like, oh, my God, they're burying him. And this week, not only did Finn beat Cesaro, but Sheamus was heavily involved in this match as well.
Yeah.
And Finn essentially beat both guys, both of which are known as and booked as 2 of the toughest guys on the roster. I felt that was total vindication for anybody who thought he's getting buried.
But also the next match kind of clarified things, too, with Kane beating Seth Rollins.
They're booking Kane
Kane
super
strong.
strong. Yeah, exactly.
That's the narrative. That's the actual narrative that's important.
Yeah. Well, also that Finn beat 2 guys that are really, really tough.
Yeah, okay. So Kane meets Finn at the top of the ramp, hits him with a tombstone.
Yeah. So he did that first. He did it. He was really well placed, too. He was on top of...
There was like something that looked like spider webs.
Yeah.
And it was... Because I saw a picture of this on Twitter, and the way he was positioned, like in the center of it, made it almost look like the glass or the plastic of the stage was broken.
Yeah, it looked like broken glass.
So I was wondering if that was an effect they added after the tombstone to make it seem really impactful.
That'd have been really awesome if they did that.
It'd been corny.
They started doing that.
It was like huge cracks.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that'd been great. But no, I figured it was just part of whoever's Tron was coming out.
No, it was part of the Halloween themed.
Okay, there you go.
There's the spider webs.
All right.
Next, Kane versus Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
The bar was still out there ringside.
Yeah, the bar was still dicking around. What the heck was that all
Because
about?
Kane went right from tombstoning Finn Balor down to the ring.
Right.
Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose did their Shield entrance through the crowd.
Yeah. Which, by the way, sadly, somebody please correct me in the comments because I need to know this. Not available in 2K18.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah. You should be able to come not through like down the steps necessarily, but just it'll cut and
Through the crowd, yeah.
It's a bummer.
It is a bummer.
I'm reforming the Shield in my Steve Books Raw series that's coming up.
Yeah.
That I can't seem to
Is
find.
Cassius Ohno going to be taking Roman's place? Good job.
Yeah. You should get in on that with me, dude.
I got enough things going on.
I don't have time to do it. I filmed another little opening skit between me and Vince. Mm-hmm. And then I have like the show booked out. It's a good show. And guess who I got? You're going to like this. Dude Harper, Eric, and Ember Moon are all potheads. It's great. I'm going to introduce Ruby Riott. They're super over.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm really happy with my booking.
I can tell.
Yeah. Anyways, continue.
Anyways, so Kane picks up the win with a choke slam. There's a lot of stuff going on outside between Dean and the bar. Seth got distracted. He had Kane down. He saw the bar was attacking Dean. He did a springboard plancha type thing onto the bar.
Yeah.
When he got back in the ring, Kane to come to, hits him with a choke slam, picks up the win. Ambrose gets in the ring pretty much right immediately, hits Kane with dirty deeds.
Which I loved. I loved that. That was great.
Yeah,
Like, he just went into it. He was like, well, I'm not going to be a graceful loser for my friend. You know, I'm going to go attack him.
And so after about 5 seconds, Kane does the sit-up thing.
Yeah, I like
the
that
Undertaker
too.
used to do.
It was a decently framed shot.
Yeah, the bar gets in the ring. They start attacking Ambrose. Kane, was it before this or after? No, it was before this, I think, where Seth like lays on top of Dean. Was that before or after the tombstone?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either, but he's like trying to shield his friend,
so to speak,
from taking any more damage.
Yeah.
Anyways, the end of it, both Dean and Seth eat tombstones. They're booking Kane as a monster again.
Yeah, I like it, man. He's going to face Braun Strowman.
At some point, yep.
Yeah. Next up, we saw the medical staff attending to Daniel Bryan backstage. They're putting him on a stretcher, making sure all the precautions are necessary. Hey, good news. That football player's not going to lose his leg.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's great. Made me very happy. I actually woke up this morning. I was like, I'm really concerned for that guy's leg.
Yeah, that was a nasty injury. It was real bad.
Didn't look at it, but his football career is probably over.
Probably.
Let's see here. Then they say, then the Miz and the Miz Taraj were backstage. Is this when they were trying to leave?
No. This is when they were going to go celebrate the Miz's victory backstage, and Miz says, "What's that smell?"
Yeah.
Bag of garbage in their locker room.
Yeah, and he started to think, oh my God, Braun's back. And then Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas was like,
Another return. Bo Dallas came back.
yeah, Bo Dallas came back. They were like, are you worried? And he's like, I'm not worried. And then Bo Dallas said, you have us. We've got your back. And then he said, no, I'm worried. It was good. So then
The Miz goes up to Kane and
Yes.
says, hey, you were the one that put Braun Strowman in the back of the garbage truck.
Yeah.
Essentially, do you have my back?
Right.
And Kane kind of talked around it, and Miz says, well, I'm happy we're on the same team. And Kane goes, Team? You're on your own.
You're on your own. Yeah. Then we had my highlight of the night. It was the trick or treat fight.
Trick or street fight.
Trick or street. Sorry.
Which saw the
Trick or
club
street fight. Yeah.
dressed as their characters from Southpaw Regional Wrestling.
Chad Too Bad and Tex Ferguson.
Tex Ferguson
Yeah.
taking on Heath Slater and Rhino, who were dressed as Mr. and Mrs. Claus.
Yeah, kind of an odd holiday crossover there. But anyways, I thought this is so much fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
It was so stupid. It was so funny. It was amazing.
I believe it's 2 years in a row the club have taken part in the traditional trick or street fight.
Who were they last year? I don't remember that.
I don't remember who they faced, but I believe it was them.
Interesting.
Rhino picks up the win after pinning Carl Anderson.
Carl Anderson.
After Carl ate a spine buster through a table.
I think you mean Chad Too Bad. Yeah, it was a great,
yeah,
it was
sorry,
a great
Chad Too
comedic
Bad.
spot because Gallows and Anderson had sort of the upper hand, and then they decided to put pumpkins on their heads, but Gallows put his on backwards, so he was just lumbering about trying to figure out where he was in a very comedic fashion, which allowed Rhino and Slater to.
Thank you, Connor O'Farrell. They fought Enzo and Cass last year. That's correct.
Oh, okay, all
I
right.
remember that.
Boy,
Next,
how times
Elias.
have changed.
Elias comes
How
out.
times have changed for one of those teams.
Yes.
Yeah, Elias came out. El Vagabundo Generico. Who wants to walk with El Vagabundo Generico?
That's a lot of words. Did we teach you a chord?
Yeah, real quick.
All right.
Where do I put my hands?
Put one finger right there
Okay.
and one right down there.
Right here?
Yeah.
This one right here?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I tuned it all weird. Never mind. It's really detuned, so that's not a real chord. Sorry.
Anyways, he ran down Baltimore.
Yeah.
It was great. And then he sang a song about Jason Jordan.
The Ballad of Jason Jordan.
Ballad of Jason Jordan.
That
That's right.
was-
And they had a video.
They had B-roll.
Yeah, they had B-roll of him just getting over and over again in slow motion. Jason Jordan getting annihilated with a guitar last week. It was great. And they picked up the commentary, picked up the thread of Booker T not liking Jason Jordan and being all in on Elias. It was great.
It was good stuff.
It was fantastic.
Anyways, Jason Jordan did come out to interrupt. Dropped Elias with a handful of suplexes.
Yeah.
Stood tall to end the segment. This feud continues, and I like it.
No, I'm fine with this. This is good. It's not really going to do much for Jason Jordan, but I love it because it's Elias Sampson. And
Yeah.
I like Jason Jordan.
I like Jason Jordan a lot.
Yeah.
So next we had The Miz in the bar backstage. It was kind of a carbon copy of what we saw between Miz and Kane.
Ended with the same punchline. Yeah.
Yeah, essentially the bar said, "You're on your own, Miz."
You're on your own, fella.
So The Miz decides that he and the Miz Taraj were going to leave the arena immediately.
Yes. Correct.
They are intercepted by Kurt Angle, who said,
An irate Kurt Angle again.
"Yes," who said, "Where do you think you're going? You showed up late. You're not leaving early.
Yeah.
You're staying here till the show ends."
Yeah, exactly. It was good.
Next, Enzo and Drew Gulak to the ring. Enzo did his bit, and then Drew Gulak dropped another highly entertaining promo.
Oh, I love Drew
Gulak is great.
He's a treasure, dude. He's an absolute treasure. He's great.
And then he went on to lose to Kalisto.
Fairly quickly.
Yeah.
This was made me very sad.
It was kind of a squash match.
I really want Kalisto out.
All right.
Gone.
Kalisto won with a Salida del Sol. Afterwards, Enzo attacked Kalisto pretty much as soon as the ref's hand hit the mat for the 3 count.
Yeah. Next up, we had The Miz and The Miz Taraj backstage again. I love The Miz, man. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
he's great.
Did we talk about this yesterday on the show?
Oh, the Baron Corbin?
The Baron Corbin
no.
promo? Oh, it was great. He dropped the F-bomb in a promo from his car talking about Baron Corbin. He says, how great is it that your best he said that was your best promo ever, Baron Corbin. And of course, it was in your car on a cell phone video When I drop my best promos, everybody's talking about them, and they're in front of arenas filled with 15,000 people.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved it. It was great.
He
Miz is a freaking MVP,
he called
dude.
Baron Corbin a generic big man.
Oh, man. It was great.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Next, main event. Alexa Bliss versus Mickie James. Mm-hmm. They gave this match a ton of time, and it was really entertaining. It was good.
Yeah.
Alexa ended up winning with just like a really stiff forearm punch type thing.
Yeah.
I understand they kind of made it seem like it came out of nowhere.
No, I was actually okay with that.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with it. I was just unexpected.
Kind of a sloppy match, though.
A little bit.
They let them go. They let them go long. I loved that they. We have the women's championship defending the main event. I think it's great. I like Alexa Bliss. I think she's great. Mickie James is awesome. I just felt like there was a couple of like sloppy moments here and there. I don't know. I mean, look, dude, Alexa Bliss. She's not the wrestler that Mickie James is. She's not the wrestler that we know with like Charlotte and Bayley and Sasha Banks and all them. So, you're going to get what you're going to get. She's more of a character-based
No, I know, but I thought
wrestler
especially the character work was fun during this match.
It was okay.
All the trash talk that Alexa Bliss was doing. Was good. I almost said garbage talk, but that's the next segment where we get to see some garbage.
Yeah.
So The Miz and the Miz Taraj, as soon as the bell rings for the main event, they're out of there. They start going to the parking lot. They get in their car. And this was great because it was shot like a horror movie.
Oh, it was amazing.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
So they're in their car. They're about to leave. Their driver stops, and Miz is yelling at him, "What's going on? Mm-hmm. Go!" A garbage truck backs up to their car. The back opens up. Garbage comes out.
Yeah.
Cut to the Miz and Miz Taraj reacting. Cut back. Braun.
Well, he does like a Terminator thing.
Yeah.
It was very much like he's down here, and then he goes up like this. Zoom in on the Miz.
Yeah.
Like a shocked Miz, and it's a total zoom in. And then you go back to Braun, and he lifts his arm and goes, "Oh!"
Yeah.
Like that.
And then it cuts to the Miz and Miz Taraj leaving the car. And it cuts back to Braun, who's now on the car, running across, sprinting across the top of the car, jumping to a platform and chasing the Miz and Miz Taraj.
It was great.
It was
his
fantastic.
run was fantastic.
It was fantastic
because he had to be careful when he ran.
I know, but he didn't look like he was trying to be careful, but he did. It was great.
It was awesome.
He moves really well. So he chases Miz and the Miz Taraj back into the arena.
Then he murders everybody.
And he destroys everybody. Gives Curtis Axel like 4 or 5 power slams in the ring.
Yeah.
Carries him up to the ramp. Power slammed him through the announce table. It was awesome. Braun, massive face right now.
Oh, big time. People love him. I love him. I think he's great. He's like one of my favorite things about
Raw he is
right now.
one of my favorite things right now.
Yeah, he's great.
Fantastic. Braun is best.
Freaking tastic.
You want to answer some questions?
Yeah, let's answer some questions.
Let's answer some questions.
All right, let's answer some questions. There we go. There's all the questions. Michael Berry, the Going in Raw HR department. Michael Berry.
Michael Berry.
What mid-carder, if released right now, would hurt the WWE the most?
Well, we have to set some parameters on what mid-carder is. Like, would you consider The Miz a mid-carder? He has the mid-card belt.
No, which is sort of an interesting situation for the mid-card belt to be in because it's as high as it could possibly be. I'll put it this way. If a year from now Miz was Universal Champion, number one, I think a lot of people would really love that.
Yeah.
And I would totally believe it.
Yeah.
He's at that point.
Yeah.
That being said, okay, I'm mid-carder is Elias, is Jason Jordan, is Matt Hardy, is like if you can be on the pay-per-view, I guess there's so much talent right now that even in the pre-show sometimes like mid-carders are,
I know,
even though
squeezed out,
is technically considered like curtain jerkers.
Who
would hurt the most? I'll put it this way, if you call The Miz a mid-carder, then I think that's...
Oh, yeah, that's why...
I'll say this. Let me ask this. Do you consider Finn Balor a mid-carder?
You'd have to be.
Technically, he is.
Yeah.
If he left, I think that'd probably be the biggest blow to the WWE. I'd say
if we're taking The Miz out of the equation, then yes, Finn Balor.
I'd say Finn Balor.
Yeah. Agreed.
I'll put him up because he can easily go to New Japan and
go straight to the top of the card.
And go straight to the top of the card. I hesitate on saying Bray Wyatt because Bray's great and everything. It's just, that's been my thing about people going to New Japan, which is obviously the number 2 promotion. That's where we want to see people go, is that Bray is such a character-based wrestler.
Yeah.
That, in my opinion, that translates less than somebody who is more of a wrestling-based wrestler, if you will.
Robert Haynes, Power Rank.
Power Rank.
Who will get a push towards the Universal title after the Roman project at Mania? Number
Yeah.
1 has to be Miz.
Who get what now, huh?
Push the Universal title. It's Miz. It's Braun. Joe.
Oh, I would put Miz at like number 5 if you're going to add him to the list. What is the question? Who do we think is going to get the Universal title? It's going to be Braun.
Braun, for sure.
Braun. Joe. Finn,
Miz.
Yeah. Put Seth in there.
Seth, yeah.
Put Seth in there, yeah. Uninvited Ghost says, Sasha Banks went from main eventer to kickoff show participant in about a year. Power rank. The top 5 big names from both Raw and SmackDown that are most likely to go from current top carders to bottom a year from now.
You remember my prediction about Bobby Roode?
Yeah. I don't necessarily agree, but I'd put him on any power ranking list. I'm there with you. Makes me sad.
Bobby Roode, number 5.
Let's see here. Well, Kane. Bottom of the card. Man, I don't know. I don't even know if I'd put Sasha in the category of going from top of the card to bottom of the card. But I mean, I guess technically that's true.
I mean, she main evented Hell in a Cell last year.
Yeah, and she's on the kickoff show now. I just feel like it's because they're like figuring out. It's kind of like the Charlotte thing. Like they're sort of, okay, we know you guys are money. We need to make other people money, and kind of, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
In terms of that type of wrestler, I mean, we're kind of seeing it with Finn right now. Like, we have plans for you, but we're going to get to them.
Yeah.
We're doing this stuff with Braun right now
Yeah.
and Roman, obviously.
Sami Zayn. Right now, he's in the A story on SmackDown.
Oh, you think he can drop down?
It's possible.
Yeah. That's a
I don't
possibility.
want him to, but I think
That's
it's
a
possible.
possibility.
I think it's possible.
I could see him being sort of on low on their priority list as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Terrible Jason is a first-time patron. Thank you very much, and
Thank
a huge
you.
fan. He has a question. Can you two fantasy book a scenario where a wrestler takes kayfabe credit for spreading meningitis backstage?
Wait, what?
Somebody has to take credit for spreading meningitis backstage.
Kayfabe?
Yeah. I mean, like The Miz and Roman Reigns, they've had problems before.
Bray should call it like some like demonic power
Or
that he
that too.
has to make people under the weather, and they're like,
I was going to say
it's
that,
just meningitis.
that Bo Dallas just made Roman sick to take him out of the
There
match
you
at
go.
TLC.
Yeah, I like that. And then get some like GTV footage, some security
Yeah.
cam footage of
Yeah.
him coughing on Roman's salad.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
At a craft service, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. We've got get out of here, stupid thing. Darling Dashingwood, first time patron. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
What are the chances of Alicia Fox being the first woman to be eliminated in the Women's Survivor Series match? I think very good. I think, yeah. Nicholas Crosscut says, what's above 100%? That totally makes sense. It would be great because she's the captain of the team. And so she's got all this sense of entitlement going for her. And then to be eliminated first makes complete sense.
Yeah. Nicholas Grosskirth. Is WWE making Dean and Seth look weak so Roman can get over by saving them? If so, will this idea blow up in their face? No, I don't think so. I think they just...
If that's the case, the idea would totally blow up in their face.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what they're doing.
I
They
don't
just
think,
lost.
Yeah.
Seth has lost to Kane.
I don't think they're ever going to
lost
book
to
Seth or Dean
Braun.
like,
No.
weak.
No.
So this question kind of relates, I think, to Alexa Bliss. He doesn't say it here, but James the Highland Scott. It's a good question. Do you think WWE should shy away from 95% of matches finishing with a finisher that the crowd already knows? He says that the crowd can relate to, but
Yeah.
I have my finish, okay? It's
Yeah.
the drift away
Yeah.
or the haluva kick. It's
And
the
I have-
haluva
and
away.
I had the pop-up power bomb, or in
Yeah.
the indies, the package pile driver.
There you go.
Which WWE won't let me do.
Now, Kevin Owens, we know, has lots of moves that are high impact that could easily be finishers.
Yes.
I mean, he comes off that.
You mean I do?
You do.
Yes.
You have that top, you can come off the top turnbuckle and do, whatever you do.
Frog splash.
The frog splash, that's a finish right there.
Yeah.
I think yes. I think that Alexa Bliss last night dropping that freaking forearm on Mickie James or whatever, the right hand, whatever it was. I thought that was great. I love
I
it.
like that it you have these surprise finishes to match that isn't cheating. Isn't a roll up just a different move that leads to a win. It keeps people on their toes. I like it.
The finish should be a reflection of who you're fighting and what's going to be most effective against that person. It shouldn't be one finisher finishes everybody. You know what I mean? Like a finisher should. If I'm facing a guy like The Miz, who's not like the biggest dude in the world,
Yeah.
I should have a different finish for him than for like Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
Unless it's the drift away. That's like the best. Because the swinging neck breaker.
Sean Holver, hey friendos. First, I want to say thank you for all the entertainment and fantastic content. It's the only wrestling podcast I listen to or watch. You guys will be receiving a gift from me very soon. Oh, thank you. He asked for the address.
Oh, P.O. Box 1814, Orangevale, California 95662. It's in the description of the video. It always is.
Yes, his question, with Daniel Bryan being involved in the storyline now, do you guys think it's leading to an in-ring return, or is it WWE's way to try to make him happy so he resigns when his contract is up? Thanks, friendos. Hope the great content continues. He's not getting back in the WWE ring.
No, they're not. That's not happening.
No, it's not going to happen. He might resign. I'd be surprised, but maybe.
Oh, Daniel Bryan?
Yeah.
I guess it depends on how much he enjoys doing the... I would think that it has to do... Like, if a couple more doctors said, bad idea to get back in the ring, really bad idea, then he probably...
If there's more of a consensus, yeah.
Yeah, then he'd probably be fine with staying with the WWE.
Yeah.
Jason the Cabbie, why does commentary teams still insist on saying the phrase, oh, cleaning his clock, after the Morrow incident? Because they can pronounce our L's. And it's a cool phrase, I would think. Or maybe they just like to, live life on the edge. Could be.
Could be.
Yeah, could be. Oh, I like this. Fred the Shed. What wrestler's theme do you enjoy listening to as standalone music?
Bobby Roode.
Aleister Black.
Bobby Roode, I did for a while.
I pop on Aleister Black's at the gym. It's
good.
so good, yeah.
It's good.
I mean, it's like 6 minutes long. It gets kind of repetitious, but
I know, because all the theme songs are just loops.
Yeah, I know, but it's all right. What did I just? Oh, Cult of Personality is great.
Oh yeah, that's good.
That's my ringtone.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. There's one more that I heard. I think like this morning, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a
Shawn
good
Michaels.
song. Really? When's the last time you popped on Shawn Michaels at the gym?
Well, I've been in the gym in a while, so I can't.
Okay. Wait, like in the car. Coming over here.
I
want to listen to HBK.
I listen to sports radio in the car.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Deontay Soignier, I think.
Soignier.
Says, first-time patron, long-time viewer. Thank you very much.
Thank you, friendo.
He says, would Finn Balor and The Miz for the Intercontinental title be a great feud for WrestleMania? By the way, you guys are funny and great at what you do. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. They've already planted seeds for that feud.
Mm-hmm.
So it's entirely possible it could happen.
Yeah.
Here, Nate Morris. So I was in the crowd yesterday, and it felt like a great show, but I was disappointed by the way they treated the main event and the section of CM Punk Smarks. Have you ever just been disappointed in a crowd that you've been in? Yeah. SummerSlam 2016, when they would not let go of the fact that, the Universal title wasn't the best-looking belt, but you had Seth Rollins and Finn Balor in there busting their asses to put on a great match. We found out afterwards that Finn Balor wrestled that entire match with a busted up shoulder.
Yep.
And the whole time the crowd was fixated on a belt.
Yeah.
Give the talent the attention they deserve. Worry about the match. Don't worry about the belt.
Yeah.
Just don't worry about the belt.
No, I agree with that, man.
That's like literally, I think, the first time I ever went to a show where the crowd upset me, made me mad.
Yeah. No, I was with you on that one. I hated that crowd. I was really annoyed. Peter Griffin, first-time patron, long-time viewer.
Thank you.
Which wrestlers would be in a kayfabe Justice League?
Oh.
The Justice League at the Hall of Justice.
Yeah, he brings up Jason Momoa and Roman Reigns.
Yeah, they look exactly the same.
They look a lot alike.
It's weird. Yeah.
So we have Batman.
Batman would be Seth. I think it's Seth Rollins. Well, who's rich? JBL.
John Cena. We've seen his house.
John Cena, Superman. Come on now.
Yeah. Cena's Superman. Seth is Batman. Who would be the Flash?
Leo Rush.
Okay, good. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
No, I like that
good.
a lot.
Wonder Woman. Charlotte?
Yeah, Charlotte. She always talks about being the queen.
Yeah.
There's some mythology elements there.
Yeah.
From Wonder Woman.
Cyborg.
Oh, wow. Well, Jason Jordan.
Yes.
I already mentioned that.
And Saturday we'll hear about this, yeah.
Oh, Saturday, yeah. We
Hasn't
filmed
gone
that
up
yesterday.
yet. Yeah, for Count Out.
Yeah.
The wrestling machine, Jason Jordan.
What about the Martian Manhunter? He's a green guy. I would say Braun. He's kind of alien-ish. No, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Okay.
I always called him an alien.
True.
He's like a dude from another planet.
Yeah.
Who's Lex Luthor?
Well, it's got to be somebody bald.
Yeah. Kurt Angle. Nice,
Luke Gallows.
nice. Oh, ooh, that's a good one. I like that. Or about what's his face? His buddy Carl Anderson.
Carl Anderson.
Carl Anderson. He's bald also. And he's got
He is bald.
Could you imagine Lex Luthor laughing like Chad Too Bad? That'd be
All
good.
right, are you ready for the greatest pro wrestling trivia challenge of all time?
Am
I do want to
I?
answer some more questions.
Oh boy, am I!
All right, so what is kayfabe corner, Steve?
It's only
Tell
the
me.
greatest wrestling trivia challenge of all time. 12 names, many real, many fake, and then 2 trivia questions. This week, you put it to the patrons: Daniel Bryan or Kane.
Correct.
Vote on one of those names, and they did. Up until we started filming the pre-show,
it was really close, and by the time we started, or I had to get the list done, Daniel Bryan had pulled ahead. Mm-hmm. So this list is about Daniel Bryan, 12 names, some real, some fake, 2 trivia questions. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've done Daniel Bryan before, but whatever. Number 1, Steve Bradley.
Oh, Connor O'Farrell mentioned here, Cesaro's nickname is the Swiss Cyborg.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Here, get off chat so you don't try to get answers from chat.
Man, there, I don't know nothing.
Steve Bradley.
Fake.
Real.
Really? Because that's one of our patrons.
I know, that's why I chose the name. Put that thumb down.
Okay.
2, TJ Carter.
TJ Carter. Fake.
Yeah.
Okay.
3, Tom Extreme.
What a great name. I'm going to say real.
Fake.
Oh, bummer.
4, Madden Fisher.
Madden Fisher is a terrible name. I'm going to say real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Bobby Fish's alias is.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it? Madden Fisher?
Yeah.
What a terrible name.
5, Ricky Marvin.
Marvin Nash. Fake.
Real.
Okay.
Next, Crazy Boy Roy.
What a great name. Fake.
Yeah.
I'm here, boy. Roy.
Next, Mello.
Oh, great. Real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next, Tyler Max.
Oh, that's real.
Yeah. Jay Fury.
Oh, what a great name, but I think you made it up. Fake.
Real.
Okay.
Jody Flash.
I think it's another good name, but I think you made it up. Fake.
Real.
Okay.
Dave Martell.
I already know Dave Martell. It's fake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seth Delay.
Spelled delay.
Delay. D-E-L-A-Y.
Delay?
Yeah.
I'm going to Seth Delay.
Yeah.
I'll say fake.
Real.
Okay.
We got 6.
Yeah.
2 trivia questions.
Oh,
Who
only
did
got
Daniel
6.
Bryan defeat to win the Ring of Honor Championship?
Was it Nigel McGuinness?
James Gibson, who you may know as Jamie Noble.
Oh, okay.
Daniel Bryan and John Cena teamed up to take on which tag team in Daniel Bryan's last WWE match?
Wait, John Cena and Daniel Bryan
Teamed up to take on what tag team in Daniel Bryan's last WWE match?
Oh shit, good question. Oh man, shit. Luke Harper, Eric Rowan.
Tyson Kidd and Cesaro.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's good. 6 is what it is.
It's a fair score.
I know. Somebody mentioned on our Twitter, like, if you don't want to do Kayfabe Corner anymore, just don't do it.
We're gonna do it
'cause
to the end of the year.
You don't seem enthusiastic about it. I know. I'd like to change it into like some like a chat trivia type thing, but for like the friendos. But I don't really know how to do it, so we got to figure it out.
Yeah.
They have to submit like we got to give them the names. They write down fake or real, and they submit them to us.
Excuse me.
Anyways, that's it for the show. That should be playing a song right now.
It looks like it, yes.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Hi,
We're still
everybody.
here.
Here, give me that. Sweet relief.
Sweet relief. Amen. Oh, my nose. Some threads in there. Anyways, how you guys doing? Nobody knew it was actually me under that mask.
Oh, I know. They thought they were guest hosts today.
They thought we brought in the actual El Vagabundo Generico for an episode. But no. I'm actually not that sweaty. I'm just uncomfortable.
You know what that is?
Sometimes that change occurred to me. What really was for sale? Blew a kiss and that Bobby Roode. Isn't you, isn't me. Come on, man. Got to keep up with me.
Around with the course.
Who's winning tonight, Shinsuke or Kevin Owens?
The former.
Shinsuke Nakamura is winning tonight. But, man, what a hell of a match that's going to be. That should be fun, dude.
Yeah,
Hopefully they'll give it more than, 9 minutes. They probably won't, though.
Play the DX theme. I never learned how to play that.
Do we know? Steve, you never know how much fun you're having until you're mildly uncomfortable. Yeah, no kidding. Do we know?
Not at WrestleMania, huh?
Do we know who? That was not mildly uncomfortable. Do we know who made Ted?
No.
Some genius out there? Check my Twitter. I'm checking my Twitter now. What the heck? I don't even know what this is. This is so weird.
Wow.
There's a lot going on there.
Who made that?
Brock. I think. I don't know. He said check Twitter, and I checked it. Yeah, it is Brock. Manuel de Paredes thinks he's going to rise above my golden shuffle. We'll find out about that. Ted and growth hormones. I mean, I know you claim to have won the draft, but Ted and growth hormones, the most over and the most dominant.
Depth. I got depth.
The most over and the most dominant.
Depth, though.
This is great. Can you please do a video where you explain how your 2K18 company actually works? Because it's confusing. I know. It's all over the map.
I'm not even sure I know how it works.
It's great. Yeah. You're putting me to sleep with your...
We'll do something more fast-paced. You got to tell me what you want.
There you go.
Oh, here we go. I know something I can do. Hold on. Come on. Dresser played this.
Yeah, I don't know the lyrics, though.
Okay. Got backed it away from the mic. It's probably pretty loud.
Yeah, it's probably killing people.
We
have a laminating machine at my work. Do you work at Kinko? Man, I miss working at Kinko's. That was fun. It's not Kinko's anymore. It's FedEx Kinko's. Or it's just FedEx now, I think. Yeah,
FedEx. How would the WWE recover from the situation of Miz sadly injured and out for months? That'd be tough. He's kind of the glue that keeps that show together.
Kind of.
Here we go. Fuck.
Are you going to do Stairway?
Yeah.
Nice.
No, not nice.
Very nice.
I don't get to play my guitar anymore, so this is
Yeah, man. No, take advantage of it. I'll keep the guitar in here. Summer never uses it. Charville went to Raw last night and was so embarrassed that the CM Punk chant started.
Lame.
That was so lame.
Did the crowd seem pretty into the show for the most part, though? Or is that just my imagination?
I mean, I got like a million things going on anyways. Oh, 6 dead after truck plows. But jeez. No stairway. Points to sign.
I know.
Yes, the crowd was into it. Well, that's not Charvel saying, but a couple other people said the crowd
Nate
seemed
Morris
into
was there,
Oh, he was there too. Okay. Why didn't Nate Morris and Charvel get a picture together too sweeting? Why don't more of you guys send us two sweet pictures from the shows? Start yelling at people now.
Don't yell at them. They're going to do it then.
What?
Said they're not going to do it if you yell at them. I wouldn't do it.
That's all I got, man. I got yelling.
You got
What else do I have?
unnecessary anger.
Yeah, pretty much. I will say they edited a lot of the crowd's responses. I'll leave it at that. But for the most part, it was live and into it. Huh.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's kind of fun with no Roman last night, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Slowing things down. Comes out and just stares at people.
Larson, play in sync. I don't know how to play any in sync
Yeah.
on the guitar. I'll take requests.
Have I downloaded Carl Otaku? He's the only member of Wild Hosses you don't have. No. I'll probably change him wholesale too. I'm not huge on the whole anime Dragon Ball Z thing I think he's inspired by. So I'm going to change him. A lot of those characters I'm going to change the hell out of, by the way. It's kind of my thing.
All right, the first time I see a song I actually know how to play, I'll play it. So if you, one of your like 90s alternative stuff, I got you.
Send some Pearl. What about Black? Pearl Jam's
I
Black.
just started playing that.
Really? Do it again. Oh, there you go.
Oops.
Uh-oh. And artist Steve can create better characters than you.
I don't know how to play No Rain by Blind Melon. I couldn't stand that song. Candlebox, get out of here, Jason.
Yes! Candlebox!
Play any Mighty Mighty Boss tunes.
Listen, do you know any Nickelback?
No.
Play some Mighty Mighty Boss tunes.
This isn't a trumpet.
This isn't a
I
trumpet.
used to know Ramble On, I think.
Wait, Carl Otaku is a Nigerian prince who left his royalty behind to become a wrestler. Why is he dressed up as a? Oh, there you go. Why is he dressed up as an anime character then? The entire album No Rain is on is fantastic.
Get some Deftones. Whoops.
I'm down by 311. No. You're gonna our snob credentials are gonna come
I know
out.
they're gonna be play some dubstep. Wob wob wob.
There you go.
I don't know any Deftones. I'm sorry. GIR theme. Need a pick for that. Oh, Sublime, not going to happen.
Sublime. Here's some dubstep.
Oh, I used to know how to play Creep. Shoot. feel I'll do plush still. If I think about it. I can do this one.
Is that sex type thing?
Yeah.
Do you know Interstate Love Song? That's a legit good song.
Yeah, it is.
You know any Bowie? Do you know There's a Starman?
No. Creep from Radiohead. I bet I know.
What's that?
Creep.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know a lot of Radiohead.
Power rank. Ooh, this is a good one for you. Charvel wants us to power rank top greatest guitar solos.
I feel like my favorite guitar solo ever is probably Slash's solo at the end of Paradise City.
Oh,
that
there you
stuff
go.
is completely on the verge of just falling apart.
Yeah.
And it's great.
That's
it's
good,
barely
man.
in tune. He's playing like a goddamn maniac. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. I'm always partial, because it's my dad's favorite song ever, to the whole outro of Hotel California.
Okay, yeah.
The guitar harmonies.
Good stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with any of that. Give me some more. Those are good ones there.
No, it's not Starman. Is that the end of Moon Age Daydream? Mick Ronson. It's like 2 notes.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like the Arctic Monkeys. I like the one. My favorite album is the one that they did with Josh Homme from Queens of Stone Age.
Yeah, Crazy Train solo's good. Some. Oh, I know Everlong. That's easy.
Who in the WWE represents the ideal version of you?
Of me?
Of us.
Oh, I think we're dressed at as a man.
I can't disagree with that. There you go.
Oh, Wood. I used to know how to play that song.
No, Matthew E. Williams. I'm old enough to remember that as well.
I'd still do it.
MTV Spring Break used to have some cool shit going on. Like way back. Like they brought Nirvana out for an MTV Spring Break performance.
I know.
Radiohead did one too. I can't disagree with this. Patrick Oliva says we're more Chuck and Trent. That's a huge compliment.
I know.
Tommy Ray says combine aspects of Kane from different parts of his career to make best Kane. For example, he says his music from 2005 is his best music.
Yeah.
With the lyrics to it, I agree with that. I love the lyrics.
Yeah.
They're terrible, but they're great. I'd say, like, appearance-wise, my favorite is Original Kane with the mask and then the one sleeve missing.
Yeah.
I thought that was best Kane. Is that... That's good. I remember...
Kind of need a pick for that one.
You need a
too.
pick? I'll get you a pick.
Oh yeah.
It's still processing, but you can add stuff.
Kind of middle of something here, dude.
What's that?
I'm kind of in the middle of something here. Let's just cancel everything else for the rest of the day. I'll take a request from...
There you go. There you go. Let's just do this public and try to get some super chat.
Oh, dear.
$5 per song. $5 for the first 10 seconds of any song.
Of anything that I know. Outcast. I thought I used to know Hey Ya.
1, 2, 3, 4. Most of this great music you guys are talking about, I've never heard of. I was born in '96 in Mexico. Wow. Yeah, can we do this week on Matt Chat? Can we take Matthew's request here? Everybody just sing their questions.
Yeah, great idea.
So since many of us call you dads, which one of you is Mark Wahlberg and who is Will Ferrell? You know, I couldn't watch Daddy the first what was the one? What was that called again?
Daddy's Home.
Daddy's Home. I can't stand characters who are so crapped on and they never like the Will Ferrell
Never stand up for
character.
themselves.
I can't, it's so cringy to me. I can't watch
No,
that
I
stuff.
agree.
I don't find it funny very much. But I might watch this new one because A, it has Cena, and B, they're past that like original plot point, and now they're like best buddies in this one. Wahlberg and Will Ferrell, because they have great chemistry. Thayer Thabata wants to know if you'd play what you think Earl Smothers' theme would sound like.
Give me a second here.
Yeah, needs to be like old timey.
Well, I think like a Willie Nelson type.
Yeah, there you
Country
go.
song.
Yeah.
I don't have a mandolin. Can't help you, Julian Morris.
My favorite response still, this isn't a trombone.
Yeah.
This isn't a trumpet. Power rank animal meat.
Paralink what?
Animal meat.
Ooh.
It's your favorite animal meat. You've had a lot of. Have you had snake before?
No, I've had alligator.
Oh yeah.
I've had elk. I've had venison.
I think I had
I've
snake when I was
wild
like a
boar.
little kid, but I don't remember anything about it.
I've had a variety of fish.
Yeah.
I've had, of course, chicken and turkey.
Mm-hmm.
I've had quail.
Mm-hmm.
Beef. Bison.
Manuel just says pork best. Pork best.
Lamb. I've had lamb. You know what? I'll take a good grass-fed steak and put that up against anything else.
Yeah.
Grass-fed steak is really
Hard
good.
to beat steak. All right. Anyways, we have another show to do, so we're going to go. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We appreciate it. It's a very special episode of Going in Raw.